Yeah, so my favorite part of, I guess, leading our new group or being part of our group is just the people itself. We've really fallen in with a great group of people, and it's almost easy. Most of us didn't know each other, and within the first few events that we've had, we've really built a solid relationship, and I'm personally am excited about where it's going, from this small amount of time we've spent together.
Yeah, I would agree with that. My favorite part is definitely the people. Just being able to have a space that people get to connect together, and I think it surprised us a little bit how quickly we've all grown together and felt comfortable. But I definitely think that's been my favorite part, is bringing everybody together, getting to know people.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think that when you build a solid relationship with a group, you get a sense of belonging, not only to that group, but maybe the church as well. You always hear stories of people who go to church and maybe they're not greeted or they don't know anybody, and there's no, belonging to any kind of group outside of the main building. So I think our group, one of the beauties of it is we have that belonging that we feel with each other, but also as the church or with the church as a whole.
Yeah, and I think the nice thing with 100 Homes too is that right now we're tying it back to Wade's sermon, so you have that connection of belonging not only to what's happening in the church building on a Sunday morning, but also those deeper conversations with your group and with people. I definitely think it just connects it deeper, so you have this sense of how you tie into the bigger story. Wade's been really big on talking about circles instead of rows, and so if we really think about what that means, it means sitting in community, sitting with other people that love God, or maybe don't know they love God yet. Maybe that's part of this too. We bring people in that don't know God yet, and our excitement and our love ignites something in them and stirs something in them and plants new seeds. So I think 100 Homes it's limitless, really. I mean, I know that sounds like maybe a bit
Cliche
or dramatic to say, but I really do think that God has the ability to move through these groups and to form relationships that 2 months ago weren't there, and at the beginning of the coronavirus they weren't there, but I think he can join people together, and when we're joined together and we're linking hands virtually or in real life, I think he can do big things, and it no longer becomes about us. It no longer becomes who's leading the group or who's in the group, because he moves through the group. And I think that is the thing to remember when we're talking about 100 Homes, is it's easy to get caught up in like, oh, I feel like I should lead it, or maybe I shouldn't. But it doesn't really matter who's leading it. If we love God and we're all striving to...
Well, yeah, because a circle has no head, right? So
It's true.
It's
no beginning or no end.
Yeah, so it's all of us just pulling in the same direction for the same common goal.
Right.
Just to spread the word of Jesus.
Absolutely. I think you should join 100 Homes group because it's the opportunity to go beyond the surface level of a Sunday morning. So it's great to see people, but I think really connecting with people that are in a life stage that you're in and getting to share commonalities is something that we all need, and I think it's a great opportunity to do it when you meet in a group.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would go on to say that church is great. Everybody loves going to church. The band is great. The sermons are great, and there's a lot of good things you can get out of it. I think joining a small group, though, is an extension of the church, and it brings together, everybody outside of the church, and really just adds to the commonality that we all face, all the struggles that we face, all the successes that we face. We can share those with one another and just continue to grow outside of the church.
The church building.
Yeah, church building.